Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I get to welcome you to May 2022. And this is a little bit different angel card reading than I've done in the past, but this is only for my main newsletter for 2022. So if you really like this, let me know. I will love to hear your comments. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. So I'm going to light an incense, and this is Dragon's Blood, one of my favorites. And it's all about kind of like calming my energy, calming your energy, as well as clearing out old energy that we're ready to let go of. Okay, so let's talk about May 2022's energy. So let's first start talking about is kind of like you are going to have a strong pull towards knowledge and media and kind of even travel. It's one of those, we have been cooped up for the last 2 years or 2.5 years, and now we're kind of like, okay, now we're able to move about the world. And as I'm making this, it just literally today they announced the CDC had to change its modifications about the mask mandates. And so with that being said, a lot of people are kind of like, oh my gosh, now I can move about the world. I can move about freely about the world. And so that's kind of like the interesting part of this is kind of now people are really feeling that free energy. I will say that there's going to be kind of a lot of things that are kind of going to be inspiring you, things that you've wanted to do for the last 2.5 years that you haven't done, things that you've wanted to do that you didn't do, whatever it is. And it's like, now I'm ready to make those changes. Now I'm ready to make some differences in my life. And I would say that there may be some prizes, kind of shocking ones, kind of like, I wasn't expecting this. And this could come in like your career field. This would go into leadership, your kind of like what you want, your goals, kind of like, I never thought I would want this, but now this is coming at me and I'm like so excited about it. So kind of things out of the ordinary, things that are completely not expected. I would say this is kind of a great time to kind of put on your to-do list or your to-do list, like I want to do things, kind of making connections, doing meditations, kind of allowing this energy of May 2022 to kind of take over. And with that being said, I've got 3 celestial meditations. So if you have been doing your meditations and you're kind of like, I'm ready to take this to the next level, your celestial meditations for May are going to get you there. It is going to be amazing. It really is. And one of the things I also found is very interesting is kind of like a lot of things that kind of like started to develop in April are coming true in May, kind of like April showers bring May flowers, kind of that same energy, but in different aspects of your life. So this is kind of something like, I wasn't expecting this, or I wasn't expecting this energy. I wasn't expecting kind of like this energy to come in this way. Things that started in April are kind of coming true in May 2022. So let's do a couple of angel cards. So this is mirroring the angel card reading down beneath. So just so you know, so this is all about surrender and releasing. And this is kind of like, we just had our April 30th solar eclipse. And so that has been like really powerful. A lot of people are kind of still in that energy of kind of like, oh my gosh, what do I do next? I will tell you, surrender and release. Kind of surrender to the energy of it. When you fight something, it has to balance its energy up to you to be able to fight it. But if you kind of like, okay, so let's surrender to this part and kind of see what happens, that changes everything. It kind of gives it a chance to kind of bring its energy down and kind of really do its work that it's required. The kind of the surrender part of it is kind of surrender to your energy. Where is this solar eclipse really, really coming in at you? Where is it really working in your system? This is kind of surrendering things to our moon and our sun and kind of that energy, and kind of release things to Mother Earth. I will tell you that one of the things that's going to help you feel best about May 1st is getting into a grounding meditation. That is going to help you more than anything else. A grounding meditation is going to be like, now I feel set. Now I feel easier. If you can't do a grounding meditation, or you're not used to doing meditations at all, I would say go walk barefoot out in your yard. Go walk barefoot out in the grass, in the dirt. And sometimes I will kind of give you a little hint, making the water wet, kind of making a little mud and kind of like sloshing your feet in that a little bit. You don't have to do it all over the place, but up to your ankles or so, or kind of getting your feet in that water and that mud is going to help you feel grounded and help you feel like you can deal with life again. So just so you know, let's see. Our card for May 2nd is Serenity. And this is kind of find your own peace. Find your own tranquility in what's going on. The sooner you ground, the sooner you're going to feel like you're ready to go. But at the same time, kind of find your own way to release this energy. Overcoming any negative energies. Sometimes solar eclipses can have a little bit of touch of negative energy, but it's not necessarily bad energy, but it's one of those that's kind of showing you things that you couldn't see before, coming to light, and kind of like, ooh, I didn't, realize that person's energy was so bad, or I didn't realize this was a bad company to work for, or whatever it is, like opening your eyes and looking at it differently than you have in the past. So make sure that you're making those changes. Our next card for May 3rd is divine timing. And this is kind of where's your starting line? Where do you want to go? What is your starting line? Where do you want to make some changes? Your creator is sending you a clear message that today is time to kind of like inspire yourself to upgrade and make changes, to make a move, or kind of jump in with both feet. Like, what do you want to change? What do you want to modify? And what's going to bring you peace and harmony? If something's not bringing you peace and harmony, not that you need to be in peace and harmony all the time, but you should have a lot of peace and harmony in your life. Kind of like be able to do that and kind of relax and take it easy. So if you don't have enough peace and harmony in your life, what are you doing? Like I said, divine creator is giving you that opportunity. What are you willing to change? What are you willing to upgrade? And what are you willing to modify to bring in more peace and serenity into you? So on May 4th, we have our listening. And this is a great time to really take time to listen. So many times we are not really listening. And I did a video on this several months back, and several people said like, wow, that is just what I required hearing about listening. So many times we're not really listening to someone else. We're kind of just like making our own decisions and moving on and kind of pushing through the energy. And it can be a little bit harsh to do that. But it's one of those, like when we're hearing their story, what we're really doing is kind of like, how can I one up them? How can I just one up their story? How can I make my story more important than theirs? And that's really not what life is about. It really isn't. It is a great time to kind of like make modifications, make some changes, and let you know that kind of like listening with your ears, your mind, your heart, and your soul is what people require. That's what you require. And so when you do that for other people, it opens up the opportunity for them to do that for you. So make sure that you're doing that, and making sure that your time, getting time to listen to your guardian angel and kind of open up to that energy. What is your guardian angel having to tell you? And then really take that message to heart and kind of meditate on it, kind of like, what are all the possibilities that this could mean to me? What are the possibilities that this could change? What are the possibilities that I could think about things differently? And bringing all of that energy in is amazing. Let's see. May 5th, all about our dreams. Our dreams are kind of giving you or gifting you insight into what's coming up next. make sure you take notes. Your dreams are really always telling you kind of like what's ahead. And everybody has a delay system. So the time that you dream something doesn't mean that it's going to come true the next day. It could be a week or two. It could be a month or two. It could be 6 months or a year. It could take forever. But it's one of those, there's always a delay system from when you had the dream to when it's coming true. So make sure you're keeping track of that time frame. It's a really, really good time to do that. Also on the 5th, we have our first celestial meditation for May. And this is all about just kind of jumping in that May energy for everybody. It's going to be a great meditation of kind of like amping things up, amping the number 5 up. And this is going to be a really great meditation. Just FYI, we're having one on the 10th and then we're going to be doing one on the solar eclipse, which will be really interesting, which will also modify some of my lunar eclipse meditation, along with what's kind of happening in the world at the time and kind of the planetary alignments at that time, and kind of letting you know that this is the time to kind of step forward into what you want to do. So let's move into Archangel Michael. One of my favorites. Any one of your favorites? Love Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael comes through with some amazing information and just kind of letting you know that he's available to you. He is available to you. All you have to do is call on him. All you have to do is be like, Archangel Michael, can you come give me a hand with this? Or kind of, Archangel Michael, I'm meditating. Can you give me a message during this time frame? So that's a really good thing to know, that Archangel Michael is available. And it's one of those over the next few days and kind of over the next week or so, because we do have that lunar eclipse coming in on the 15th. Houston will be able to see part of it, but not all of it. It will be, I'm saying, like close enough that we'll be able to see some of it. Let's see. Let's move into May 7th. We have friendship. And friendship is kind of to gain some insight into your friendships that you've had for a while, and kind of maybe rethinking some new things that you've, saying kind of like, oh, I didn't realize she liked this, or I didn't realize that he liked that. But some of it could be some of your own abilities. Kind of like, I sense that she was lying about this. I wonder why she's lying about this. So kind of your new abilities coming up and kind of your new thinking. All of this awareness coming out on May 7th. And this could also be gaining new insights into your relationship. Like I said, kind of like, I didn't realize she was lying about this. And it doesn't mean that they're lying about everything. It just means like this one part just doesn't feel right. And sometimes it can be a couple of different ways that people lie. Sometimes it's just like, I didn't remember correctly. That's usually me. I didn't remember correctly. So maybe I said I did it on the 1st and I actually did it on the 2nd, or whatever it is. But then there are times when you kind of like, it's more than that. Sometimes people come in with some very amazing energy of like, this is interesting. She's saying this, but I know that we did it on a different day. And if you call them on it and they're still kind of like, no, I'm correct and you're not, be aware of that. That's giving you some new insights into what's going on in the relationship with them, and kind of some new insights into what's going on. My incense went out. So we're going to restart it. Our next one for May 8th is trust. Trust is a very valuable one to understand. It's kind of trusting yourself more than anything else. I know so many people that have said, oh, no, that's not correct. This is the way it is. And I'm just like, my gut is telling me that this is wrong, and I have to go with my gut. And it's one of those, not I'm calling you a liar or anything else. I'm just trusting me more than I'm trusting you. And so that's a really interesting way to be. Trust your gut. Trust it. The more you trust it, the more it's going to come true. The more you trust it, the more information that's going to come through. The more you trust it, the better you're going to feel about the information that comes through. Let's see. Next, we have manifestation. So this is for May 9th, and this is all about manifestation. And it's kind of like, what are you ready to manifest? What are you ready to manifest? What are you ready to manifest? What is that that you're ready to manifest? That's an important question, because if you don't know what you're going to manifest or what you desire to draw into you, you can't do it. It's like going to a restaurant and going, okay, sir or ma'am, what would you like to order? And you're kind of like, I don't know. Well, they can't fix you anything because they don't know. They could bring you a burger and you're going, I don't feel like a burger. Okay, so they're going to just kind of like, okay, let's bring them something. Let's bring them a chicken fried steak. And you're kind of like, no, don't feel like a chicken fried steak. So no matter what you get, even if it's the best burger and the best chicken fried steak in the whole wide world, it's not what you wanted. So what do you want? What do you want to draw into you? What are you ready to manifest? What are you ready to kind of step into in your life? That's the best one. And I will link a meditation, an abundance meditation down beneath, which is all about manifesting and drawing things into you and being in alignment. Perfect for you. Okay. Our next one is self-acceptance. And this is for May 10th. And this is the night that we're going to be doing a meditation here at the house. So if you're interested, I think it starts at 6 p.m. So you need to be in the house by by like 6:15, because we're going to start shortly thereafter. And I don't like doorbells ringing when I'm trying to do a meditation, because it can really, really bounce you out of your meditation really fast. But self-acceptance is all about approving of you. So many times we want everybody else to approve of us, and we'll be the last ones to approve of ourselves. Seriously? Oh my gosh, you have to approve of you. You have to approve of what you're doing in your life, how you feel about your life, your hair, your skin, your clothes, whatever it is. You approve first, and everybody else will reflect that back to you. Many, many years ago, I went to a company party with my husband, and I walked in and I just felt like, oh my gosh, I do not feel accepted in what's going on. So after a minute or so, I was like, I don't like this feeling. So I stepped out and I went to the bathroom, and all I did was kind of do a quick meditation of just relaxing my energy and kind of coming back into what do I choose to represent in everybody else in the room. And as I kind of just, I want to feel acceptance, and I want to feel open, and I want to have fun. I really do. It's a Christmas party. I want to have fun. And so I came back in, and every person I talked to reflected that energy back to me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I haven't seen you in forever. And how are you doing? And how are the kids? And we had a great time. And can I get you a glass of water? Can I do this? It was one of those, what I sent out into the world had changed. And so the reflection I got back was exactly what I sent into there. It was amazing. I loved every bit of it. I, of course, loved going to my husband's office Christmas parties, but that was the fun part. I had so much fun and so much, oh my gosh, this is just enjoyable. And I met some new people and had a great time. And it's one of those, it is just one part of me to be my husband's wife. I kind of love that part. I love going to Christmas parties. I loved going to events and kind of just representing him and supporting his energy. But at the same time, what I was sending out in that room was not what I really wanted back. So I had to change my reflection. So when I went to the bathroom, I changed that reflection and then pushed that energy back out. That's amazing. So hopefully I'll be seeing a couple of you for the celestial meditations. Like I said, you have to be ready to do some really strong meditations. And if you aren't ready, get ready. This is really, really fun. And this is all about drawing in your positive energy, manifesting, bringing in your heart's desire, all of that, and kind of just getting on the level. We do a lot of crazy energy in a celestial meditation. A lot of it is great for amping up your energy, bringing in what you desire, what you choose to have, and it can be really great and fun at the same time. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.